riding the
If you break a clock, does that mean that time doesn't pass? Wanna slow the world around me, I keep ducking its hands. Got so many things to do, I've sutured bits of my past. But still I haven't touched the future, now my future is past. Hit the gas, fuck the limits, only sprint to the task. Cause every drop of blood I cough up, hear a tick in the back. Death it doesn't pick a side, but wish it give me a chance. I never needed recognition, never live with a chance. Cause I came in the dirt, now they let me live in the grass. They ain't never let me into the door, made me feel it would be silly to ask. Popping bottles every night, then they got me sipping the flask. Then they said they need some magic, well, that's what happens when I sit in the lab. Strapped up with the leaded paper, lick it, hit a pen and pad. And it is more dangerous than any K you finna grab. Can I take the world with me? So I plan to give it back. Triple threat, I'm in my stance, block me and I pivot path. The true cripple life ain't physical, it's state of mind. Cause when others stand for something, you just stay behind. And when others walk the talk, well, you just lay and hide. And you don't even know it, you're too pitiful to take a hike.
Good evening, YouTube. I am your host, the King Shadow, and this episode is about myths and legends. Okay. Now, it's a well-known fact. Well, I don't know if it's well-known, but it's a fact. Let me put it this way. It's a fact that most of our myths and legends throughout time and history is based off some form of truth. Okay. Almost all stories are based off some form of truth. Even the stories we write today in movies and stuff, people that write today, it's good for a proper storyteller to put the realism in there. The only way to put the realism in there is to have an incident or something that happened in your life that can relatable to everybody else's life, or talking about something that's real and just putting it out there as a story, telling the whole story. Now, you know, we can go into the gods and all that stuff, but I'm not going to do that. We're going to go into one that's still kicking in our time, day and age. You feel me? Dragons. Oh, I love dragons. They're some fun creatures, okay? Now, the majority of the motherfuckers are big. And in every damn culture, there's a form of a dragon. Every culture, form of a dragon. Okay, there's a dragon somewhere. Okay. The Chinese worship their golden dragon. Japanese, they had a dragon. Tibet, Taiwan, England, even the Indians knew about the dragons. Okay, Aztecs, Mayans, all that knew about the dragons. Okay, now let's put this down. Okay, through all myths and legends, what did we do to those dragons? It's okay, I'll wait. Who's the real monster? What did we do to them dragons? I know y'all remember the last movie you watched, right? What the fuck we do to them dragons? Straight up. They were fucking too much shit up. We were moving in. Time for you to go. Okay? That's how the human race works, you feel me? If you can't be copacetic and not fuck up our feng shui, you feel me? You gotta go. So, I got this top 10 video that showed the top 10 sightings and incidents in the recent years of dragons. Okay, now, this first video, that's an authentic video. No animation. There ain't no fucking kite. Okay. That's an authentic video of a dragon. And that video popped out in the mainstream, I want to say around 2010, 09 or 10. That's the most recent sighting. Okay. Or the most recent on this video. Okay. So he's gonna list through some of the shit, and I'm gonna pop in and out, explain some things. Okay. Now please do like and subscribe. Leave a comment, share me out, and enjoy the show.
The two most well-known cultural traditions of dragon are the European dragon and Chinese dragon. Mysterious footage has surfaced showing a dragon flying across a mountain range in China. Dragons are legendary creatures in Chinese folklore, leading many to believe the footage is authentic. Ghostly, pale and totally blind, fondly known by locals as baby dragons, only reproduce every 5 to 10 years and are thought to live to 100 years.
So let me give you a little bit on the first three. Very first dragon, the one I said was real, that was out in the mountains. I think he was Tibet. Chinese, no, Tibet. Dude was walking camp. He was walking the trail. He was up there with 2-3 other people. And one of the people said, "Hey, what's that?" And I say, they were on a mountainside, hella fucking far away from this motherfucker. Okay, dude had to zoom in to catch that shit. But as you see, the shit's big. It flew up towards in the full video, it flew to the background of the other mountain. You feel me? That's how far it was. Dude can get the whole mountainside in his camera. You feel me? And that thing went to the background of the other mountain. Not animated, people. Okay, this is not animated. There ain't no fucking kite. Okay, that's a big ass fucking working kite. Okay, the wings was flapping. All that shit was natural movements. Okay. Now the second dragon, that's a natural creature we have out there, you know, on the water. Okay. They just call it a dragon because of the way it looks and stuff. It's more like a salamander, but or an eel. You know what I mean? Now the England one, that was a fire breather. You can tell by the way it flies and stuff. You know, hot air keeps it up. Now, I know people are getting at me like, this nigga crazy. He believe in dragons. Okay, those three right there. It's hard to find any proof, okay? A lot of people went and tried to debunk that shit to say that shit can't be real. But there's a lot of scientists and animal experts that said, shit, that is real, okay? Even me knowing how videos are cut and smooth and render through all that shit, you know what I mean? To achieve that, that dragon was matching the footage stream, okay? That wasn't a plug-in, it was matching the footage stream. So when he zoomed in, the pixelation matches the pixelation of the whole thing. You get what I'm saying? That's how you can tell something's animated. It's gonna be offset at somewhere, okay? That's how you tell shit's animated. Now, those first three, genuine, bona fide motherfucking dragons, yo. Okay? Now, understand the myths and legends about dragons. Just even with the number 2, the fishy dragon, the salamander dragon. You heard how he says that every 10 years they lay eggs and they live up to 100 years, supposedly. Okay? 100 years. So there's still some of them motherfuckers down there in the water that's been down there for a good 2-3 millennia. You know what I mean? Now, they can get eaten by other creatures and shit because they're small. Those are small baby dragons. Those are small. Okay. Now, those big motherfuckers, they probably have a long hibernation period. Okay? So understand that. Like bears, they go in for the winter. Same with dragons. It gets too cold for some of them, and then they go into a cave and just hibernate in the cave. Okay, they go in deep. Okay. Now, animal behavior and shit is easy to notice on some of these dragons. Okay, but the rarity, the rarity is nuts because, just like you said with the number 2 dragon, they could live for a long time. A hibernation period, you feel me? We don't even know how they hatch and shit, you know, how the birthing period works for them, because you know what? No one has ever been able to sit next to a dragon and allow them to do their thing and not get fucked up for it. Okay? Like, there's that dude on Discovery Channel that lived with the lion pride, you feel me? He got in good with the alpha, so he became part of the family, and the alpha knew he wasn't fucking around, you know, with his family, so he was safe. You feel me? Alpha included him in the family, in the family as a guest, so the alpha protected him, and he didn't have trouble from any of the other ones, you know what I mean? Now, to try to achieve something like that with a dragon ain't gonna fucking happen. Because one, they're not pack animals. They're solo dolos. You know what I mean? If they were pack animals, we would see tons of them everywhere. You know what I mean? They're not pack animals. They're solo dolos. Spread the fuck around. You feel me? And throughout the years, we have been hunting and mangling everything that could fuck us up royally. Okay? Years on by. That's why there's so many legends and stories about motherfuckers fucking up dragons, knights fucking up dragons, warriors fucking up dragons, random motherfuckers finding the dragon and fucking it up. Every story ends with a beheading of the motherfuckers. So, understand that. Animals learn just like we do. They learn we're danger, okay? Too much of us in an area is danger. So we gotta understand that fact. Yeah, you know. To understand that fact, the basic animal instincts is to survive. So if you understand the animal instincts of the survival, understand we've been hunting and fucking them up for years. So understand you haven't been seeing them around. And there is so many places around the world we just don't fucking go. But a big ass creature like that, no problem. Let's get back to it.
In March 2015, a series of photographs purportedly showing a dead dragon with fluffy white rabbit fur inside a home in Malaysia began circulating on the internet. The images were frequently shared along with a backstory claiming that a fruit farmer shot the dragon dead after he discovered that it had been eating his rabbits.
God damn it, they killed Falcor. Alright, so we're gonna cut it off here. Please like and subscribe. And this is gonna just be a part 1, there's gonna be a part 2. And they're out there. Okay? You gotta understand the facts. Look at the things. They're out there. So, I'll explain that last dragon we saw in the next video. Okay, that white fluffy dragon. So, please do like and subscribe. How about that? See ya. Funny how the ones with the control miss you. And I won't play the game and see the goal. I'ma sit through the show. I'ma ride in the gutter. Still you wanna army, get roll with you. Funny how